Hey guys, welcome back for round 2 after that unfortunate round 1 where our opponent didn't do too much. Alright, let's see how this goes. So we're on the draw again. Against, goblins. Alright, so we got our hand now. This looks like a spicy one. We've got our Scry land into Raise the Alarm into Jeskai Tendency, with the Jeskai Charm for good luck. So we're going to go ahead and keep this one, even on the draw. This should hopefully be fine. I'd like a bit more interaction, but that's not always true. Satyr, alright. So this is either going to be Mono Red Sly or the new Mono Red's Treasure Cruise deck, which has been quite sweet and popular online as well. Cool, Seeker's a good choice. So let's start with Temple. I always like Seeker into spells. Obviously, if this is the Treasure Cruise deck, Seeker's a lot worse because they pack a whole lot of burn. Regardless, Holding Outburst is good against this kind of strategy, so we're going to keep that on top and ship. So once again, they all just have a pile of 1-for-1 removal. Alright, this looks more like Sly. We'll see if I'm for. Yeah, this has got to be Sly. Alright. So what we might do next turn is we might actually just play planes and pass and see if we can get the sweet 2-for-1 going with by blocking these two X1s. Alright, so a lot of people don't expect Raise the Alarm, which is what we've got going for us, so we're going to play it and just ship. We'll play this plane, sorry, and then ship. We're not going to play Raise the Alarm now, we don't want to spoil the surprise. It's going to be a fun surprise. Alright, so attacks. Triggers on the stack, doesn't do anything. Targets itself even. Alright. Cool, so let's just slam this. Alright. Let's try and get the double block. So all we want to do here is we just want to preserve our life total as much as possible. Excellent, we got the 2-for-1. We just want to preserve our life total as much as possible, so we can get to the late game and just take over from there. As is generally the strategy against most red decks. Right, Battlefield Forge. Okay, so I'm going to go Battlefield Forge, Holding Outburst here. And that should hopefully be enough of a big brick wall to stop our opponent from doing anything at all. Right, so tokens are quite good against all this sort of these sort of random X1s and can't block effects and stuff like that. So if we're going wide, they're going to struggle quite a bit. And post-board, we also obviously get access to Magma Sprays as well. Alright, so Dragon Master's sweet. I'm not too concerned with that. Alright, take damage. No, I'm going to take this hit. I'm going to Yam Seeker next turn. Alright, so the question here is what do we want to play? I'm fairly sure it is just Seeker. Or we could hold up Jeskai Charm and try and go for a sweet blowout next turn. I don't really want to play Ascendancy here because it doesn't really do anything. If I had something like a Stoke, yes. But currently I'm not too keen on that. We want to try and get rid of this Dragon Master as quickly as possible. So I think part of that's going to involve using Jeskai Charm to pump our team and just block. If he doesn't attack a Rebel Master, it's also different. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Seeker the way this turn. And then hopefully, if we Ascendancy, we can try and set up a trickier turn next turn. This is pretty tough. So obviously very wary of my 16 points of life here, because Rebel Master can get out of hand very quickly. Alright, I'm gonna play land, and we're gonna play Seeker this turn. I'm gonna pass. The reason for that is I can try and use these goblins to block, along with next turn if we draw a cheap spell, we can go Ascendancy into something else. If we don't draw anything else, if we draw a land or something like that, we can still just play Ascendancy, Prowess Seeker, and hit for 3 and gain 3 life back. So it's gonna put pressure on him to try and deal with the board at this point. Let's pass. So, and if he has to Lightning Strike for Seeker, he's not really doing too much else. Alright, that's fine. He's only got 2 cards in hand as well. So we're wary of that. Yep, this is all fine. Alright, so if anything, he's going to have like Titan Strength here. I'm willing to just block once. Oh, something else? Stoke. Alright, cool. That's fine too. Oh, he's going to get out of hand soon. I'm going to take this hit as well. Alright, I'm going to try and... Alright, now we're talking. Okay, so let's go Island. We're going to play Ascendancy this turn, and then we're just going to ship the turn back to our opponent. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stop in our opponent's main phase as well. What this means is we're going to try and set up 2/2 goblins on his turn. So no attacks at this point. Actually, we can probably poke him for 1. If he wants to trade Found Street Denizen, I'm okay with this as well. So let's just get in for 1. It's the 3-point damage. Because we're going to untap our team when we cast Stoke the Flames. It's fine. Alright, let's pass back to him. So we want to stop in his main phase, so at least he doesn't get to generate another Goblin token. So let's just do this now. I'm okay with him not attacking now, with the the jig being up, I guess. But all I want to do right now is just loot, untap my guys, and not take much damage this turn. Alright, let's draw and discard. We'll probably get rid of this Minor Confluence. Yeah, let's get rid of this Confluence. At least the Battlefield Forge can tap for mana without taking damage. Or dealing damage to us. Now I'm feeling pretty confident. He can't really attack here too well. Yeah, I'm happy to trade a token off for a C tier at this point. Nugs him for 2. And we're trading a third of a card for a full card. Alright. Alright, so we got double Ascendancy. So we're going to GM Ascendancy here. See what we draw, and then probably play the 3rd land and Jeskai Charm, unless we draw something better. But at this point, this is pretty solid. So we pump our team. We're going to draw and discard. Oh, dig through time. At this rate, I've really got everything I need, so I'm just going to get rid of dig through time. I don't really need it at this point. We're going to play Battlefield Forge. I'm going to attack in for 4 damage. If my opponent doesn't block, I might just cast that Jeskai Charm, pump my team, hit him for 10. I mean, that feels like a good choice. No, obviously we misclicked. That's awkward. Gotta get used to the old attack wall button next time. That's fine, he didn't block anyway. Alright, so after that unfortunate misclick, we might just have to delegate this Jeskai Charm to untapping instead. So Swift Spear. Alright, so if he gets zealous and starts attacking in, we can untap our 2 goblins and just wreck his board state, gain a bunch of life. Yep, Denizen's a 2/1. So we're both running out of cards, but every single one of our spells currently turns into a pseudo overrun as well as 2 loots, which is pretty rough if you think about it. Okay, so he's going to get blown out here. Alright, so let's take this damage. 1, 2. Alright, and let's just get a few triggers. Let's have our goblin. Let's have our goblins again. Alright, let's just we're going to draw and loot just for dig through time effects. Yep, it's fine. If he wants to stoke one of the goblins, that's fine as well. Or not. Okay. He's just trying to freak us out there. He wants to stoke now. Okay, that's fine. I would have thought he wanted to force through the damage from the blockers as well, but that's totally okay. Alright, so we should lead this in hand. We're going to ship the turn and see how it goes. It's fine. So obviously we'd be much better off if we successfully managed to hit the turn earlier. Alright, so I'm going to leave these two cards in hand. As soon as we draw a spell, we're going to cast it and loot the lands away. So at this point, I'm just going to keep passing and just hope we don't whiff 3 turns in a row. Just in case something goes horribly wrong, I want to keep a goblin up. That's fine too. Four, we go to 8. Alright. Ah, Whiff City. Alright. Let's play this Mystic Monastery. And we're gonna ship again. We won't have to block this turn just because I don't want to get to stoke range. Ooh, 3 Swift Spears. So I block, take 4. So no matter how I block here, I'm gonna get into stoke range. I'm just gonna take this hit. See how it plays out. Not dead. Alright, let's draw. Hordeling Outburst. Alright, so hopefully this keeps us alive. 2, 3. Alright, let's start looting. Excellent. That's what I want to see. That is also totally okay. Alright, so I can't quite kill him this turn, unfortunately. But we have the combo turn set up, so what we're going to do... Oh, he's on 5. 2, 4... So we can do 13 to him this turn, which is obviously not quite enough. So we could stoke him for 4 and Magma Jet him for 2, and that would pump our Goblin by 4 more times, so we hit him for 7. So yeah, we can't quite kill our opponent this turn, unfortunately. But I will still hit him for 3. Because we're going to start burning our opponent's blockers. Oh, attackers, sorry. Obviously wary, he could just rip a burn spell and kill us here, but that's how it goes, I guess. So I don't really want to use the stoke to just do anything but burn him out. But I will if I have to. Alright, so what I'm going to do is with Magma Jet, I'm going to burn one of the goblins. So if he's attacking, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to jet one of the goblins. We're going to go to 2, which leaves us in Magma Jet range. I'm fairly certain most of the slide builds don't actually play Magma Jet. So 2 life is still safe. I'd still probably die to a stoke anyway. So let's just jet a goblin so he can't cast a spell and save a Swift Spear with, from 2 damage. do that, see how it goes. Get all these triggers. Yep. It's great. We have a fairly stocked graveyard, so I don't know if I want to loot too much here. What's he going to do here? If he has the Stoke, I'm just dead anyway. Alright, so I'm not going to loot here, just because I've already got a stocked graveyard. And I'm going to use Magma Jet to set up my next draws anyway. Raise the Alarm. Alright, so let's put this on the bottom. We're going to put Raise the Alarm on top as well, just so we have a non-Stoke method of pumping our team as well. Then we can surprise with the Stoke just in case. Yeah, that's fine. I'm totally okay with. So let's just block everything, so we don't die a terrible, terrible death. And wrecked. Does he have Stoke? He's a Satyr, 5-ranker Satyr, sorry. Alright. So let's... Alright, so we're going to attack first. With all creatures. We're not going to have any misclicks this time. So let's see how he blocks. I'm going to cast Raise the Alarm, and that should just kill him. Obviously there's a reason to just kill Satyr last turn. Yep, can we get better? No. Alright, so we're just going for the motions here, I think. Give him a third ascendancy. Alright, so 12 damage at your face, and he's dead. Whew, that could have been bad. Alright, so in this matchup, I really just want to bring in Magma Sprays. This is the core card I need in this matchup. Let's get the Dictator Times. I don't like bringing in Mantis Riders too much, because they have a lot of single target can't block effects, if that makes sense. I'm expecting Lightning Strikes from him as well as I think Magma Sprays in their sideboard, so I don't really want to rely too heavily on that sort of thing. My own Monastery Spears are fine, especially with the Magma Sprays in there as well. If I have to drop one more card, it's probably going to be Rebel Master. Rebel Master's great when you've stabilized and you need to start getting in there and racing them back. But at this point, I just want to be able to interact with the board as much as possible. And Rebel Master doesn't help with our holding outbursts. Jeskai Charm's also fine. Being able to pump our tokens is definitely a great one. And Stoke gives us those combo turns we need to try and either cheat on our mana or just kill him outright with Ascendancy. Alright. Let's submit this and see how it goes. So the old version of this deck actually had a few issues in mono red. The token strategy was great, but without things like Lightning Strike and then the 2-point removal spells, it was kind of awkward. On the draw, I'm going to keep this hand. We can try and scry to our third land. We're going to try and hit another red source for Holding Outburst, but hopefully our Magma Jet Scry and a Lightning Strike should be able to get us there. So let's keep this and see how it goes. Could be absolutely dreadful, but no. Alright, so no more Raise the Alarms, please, and we'll ship. Alright, Eidolon it is. Well, we got the Monastery, but considering we have access to the Magma Jet and Lightning Strike, I kind of want to just go Island and then Strike. Holding Outburst next turn would be great, but I don't want to take 3, then 2 more damage, it's 5. So I don't want to go to 14 at that point, plus whatever he casts. So I want to just be able to Magma Jet, depending on what my opponent plays. I might also consider just casting Lightning Strike to play around. Well, interesting. So while this is on the stack, I'm actually just going to Magma Jet now, because I don't want to take way too much damage. Alright, so I'm taking 2 from that. He's also going to take 2 as well. Alright, so we could Confluence, which is a risky one to keep. But having access to Holding Outburst is going to be very strong for us. So yeah, I'm gonna dump this Triumph, and I'm gonna try and keep the Mana Confluence just to try and keep my curve up. I really think we're gonna stabilize with Holding Outburst if possible. If not, we're gonna end up using Lightning Strike on this Eidolon. Actually, no, I think I can probably dump a Mana Confluence and Lightning Strike the Eidolon. That's probably a safer play, actually. Let's put them both on the bottom. Alright, so he takes 2. That comes in. That's fine. He might have like double Titan Strength. But if he had that, he probably would have just re-aimed it already. Because it gets past my stuff anyway. Alright, so we have Magma Spray now, which is definitely a great one. I'm still going to use Lightning Strike here, just to be mana efficient. Because then we can hold up, raise the alarm plus Magma Spray the next turn. Or if we draw another red source, we can play Holding Outburst as well. So let's go for Mystic Monastery. I could try and go for the... I could play into double Titan Strength. I don't think he's got it though. So I'm going to lead this around just to make him take some more damage as well. So let's pass. Got to live life on the edge, right? So with the heroic decks, this card is a hell of a beating. You're taking so much damage as you play around, and it gets pretty out of hand pretty fast. Alright, so our opponent's got a Rebel Master, so we're going to just make sure we put a stop on his main phase so we don't leave and go to combat. So here's another reason to hold up mana for his turn. We're going to just straight up strike that Rebel Master right now, because it is an absolute beating. And we don't want to fall too far behind. And that's one of the ways you lose in this format is your opponent snowballs and you just can't keep up because there's not enough cards which can actually effectively catch up when you're behind on board. Alright, double Magma Spray. I can see myself just Magma Spraying twice here, but I kind of feel like I just want to Magma Spray the Eidolon. I could either Magma Spray the Eidolon and then play Raise the Alarm and try and block his Crown Crusader. Yeah, I think I'm going to Magma Spray the Eidolon and then just hold up Magma Spray plus Raise the Alarm, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, so let's Magma Spray, take the damage, and just ship. So if our opponent goes all in on Crusader here, we can use the spray to try and... Ooh, that's also fine. So same deal as before, we're just going to straight up kill this Rebel Master. Alright, and we'll take a hit from his 1-1. So we're in double Stoke range now, which is not a pleasant place to be. But at the same time, we've now got Outburst. And we're going to try and set up for Jeskai Charm and Pump. But we've also got Stoke the Flames plus 3 tokens at the same time. So this is what I was talking about before about Stoke the Flames letting you cheat on mana. So we can obviously make our... Scouring Sands. That is a sweet one. Alright, I am just going to burn Stoke now on this Crusader because I don't want to take any more damage at all. And if we draw a land, we can just land Jeskai Charm for our Raise the Alarm. And if he doesn't play anything here, I'm okay with that. Scouring Sands is a spicy one though. Definitely give him that one. Double Raise the Alarm. Alright, let's just pass the turn. So any attacks, we're going to jam. Ooh. Do I want to take 2 here? That's a good question. Eidolon's a tricky one. So we've burnt through most of our removal spells. If I cast Raise here, he probably won't attack with his 2-1. If I cast double Raise... Yeah, actually, I'm willing to cast a double Raise here and let's just sit for a while. So Raise the Alarm, or I can just like let him resolve Eidolon, take the 2 from the second Raise. I kind of want to just Jeskai Charm him. Take 2, go to 6, and gain my 8 life to 14. Try and 8 him. But he has another Scouring Sense though. That card's sweet. Do I want to take 2? Yeah, let's just... I don't want to get burnt out too badly. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Your move, buddy. Land Scouring Sense would be sweet. He did keep on top, I believe, with Scouring Sands. Yeah, he did. It was probably the Eidolon. What you gonna do, buddy? Attack? Hammerhand. Poof. Alright, so I can't block. Alright. That's fine with me. Oh. Well, that's a savage misclick. I was definitely meant to block that 2 damage. This could easily cost me the game now. Ugh, that's so rough. I don't have much life to play with here, so a small life swing like that can easily cost you the game. Okay. I'm just going to be cautious, I'm just going to shoot for 10. Alright, I can't afford to make misclicks like that again. Let's take the stop off his main phase. We'll put the stop back on if we see Double Master. Definitely winning the block now, as it was before as well. Alright. So, Battlefield Forge. Alright, so we can attack with 3 soldiers. Jeskai Charm to try and pump and get through. Gain 6, so we're totally getting 4 because we can take 2 from Eidolon. Plus the 10, but Eidolon is still alive. I don't think we can do too much here. As soon as he draws a Stoke, we're dead anyway, which is why I really needed to block that fight with Jeskai earlier. He's got the 4th mana for the Stoke as well. And he had the Eidolon as well, but I'm just going to triple block this. Let's slam everyone into it. 1, 2, 3. If he casts anything at all, he can't Stoke me, so I can Jeskai Charm and gain that life. Searing Blood, my token. Alright, so if I pump myself up. So I go to 4 from Jeskai Charm, I go 1 from Searing Blood, and I gain 4 back and go to 5, but his Eidolon is dead. And I get to keep a token. Alright, let's try that. Alright, fingers crossed, folks. Second Searing Blood. Oof. So I'm gonna gain. This probably kills me. Yeah, I only gain 2 life. Takes 2, yeah, I only gain 2 life, so I'm just dead. Alright, let's sideboard. That was fairly rough. Alright, so I'm considering God's Willing as well here. This is a means to sort of protect my random cards from Searing Bloods. But at the same time, I really need to be able to beat Eidolon. So maybe Rantis Rider is the correct choice. But if I'm on the play, Master can still swing games in my favor. With 8 cards which deal with Eidolon for cheapsies, I'm okay with that. Maybe I want a blank Searing Blood. Hammerhand as well, which makes Magic Rider awkward. But yeah, let's cut the Matter of Masters, put 2 Magic Riders in, and let's go nuts. Right, what have we got here? Alright, I keep this. So we got Turn on Monastery, and we can have Magma Spray into either Ascendancy or Mantis Rider. Probably going to be Mantis Rider because I'd like to affect the board first before I do anything. Alright, so there's the Foundry Street Denizen, Temple, let's scry, see what we get. Seeker, definitely keeping that on top. We should return. Alright. Alright, so I'm probably going to just Magma Spray the Denizen here, because holding Outburst off of that is going to be pretty rough. Whereas Monastery Swift Spear, I'm not too concerned about. Actually, Denizen saves me damage overall, but the Swift Spear is going to be consistently better for damage for him. The thing about Swiss Denizen is I always know how big it's going to be. There's no instant speed creatures he has which are going to surprise me, whereas with Swift Spear he can play anything and surprise me with that. I'll take 2 from this, take a third one for 17 if I want to play Mantis Rider and beat him down. Alright, we're going to... This is a tough choice. Alright, I'm going to take out the Swift Spear because if he wants to cast a spell to kill my creature next turn, to kill my Mantis Rider, he's going to have to do a lot more work. Which means he probably won't be able to cast a creature and trigger this anymore. Alright, and he's only 1/1 land as well, so that's definitely a boon. Alright, let's fetch, let's grab a white source. Let's play his Mantis Rider. Okay, we're going to start cracking for 3. So this is definitely a situation where Mantis Rider is definitely a decent choice. So you can't beat in with 1 mana at all. Hammerhand, oh that's fine. He gets 1 turn of 2 damage. If this was still the Swift Spear, it's 3. I'm okay with this. Alright. Another Ascendancy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Seeker this turn. I'm going to just smash for 3 damage. If he can't remove Seeker, we're going to start chaining Ascendancies and just lifelink back into the game. Another Hammerhand. Swift Spear, alright. Hammerhand Swift Spear. That'd be pretty sweet. Chrome Crusader, alright. We're going to take this hit because we're going to lifelink back for 3. And I want to just keep the pressure on at this point. Take 4. Yeah, the Seeker will snowball faster this way. And if we draw like a Magma Spray here, it's going to be insane. Stoke the Flames is also pretty good. Start go to 14. Can't do too much to punish us here. Alright, so we're going to try and go for a combo turn next turn. Hopefully, if our Seeker is tapped, he doesn't consider it a huge threat. So 4 creatures. Alright. He takes the hit. Okay, so if he's not doing anything, next turn we can just kill him with the Mantis Rider plus a Stoke the Flames. Lightning Strike is hitting at Mantis Rider, that's fine. Frenzied Goblin, okay. If he attacked with the Chrome Crusader, that would have been much better for us. Magma Spray. Okay, now we're talking. So what can we do? We can Stoke Frenzied Goblin, attack for 4. Alright. Alright, so what I'm thinking here is we're going to remove his 2 blockers and hit him for a bunch. At the same time, if his last card is a removal spell, that obviously spells certain doom for us. So what we can start with is Magma Spray and cycle away at one of these Ascendancies and see what we draw. Alright, so or we could play Ascendancy and Magma Spray one of his blockers out of the way, giving us a very, very large Seeker. But I feel like the conservative play is probably a better choice here. So that would involve stoking. So basically, you need to stoke a Crusader out of the way and leave 1 mana up, so I can spray in response to a removal spell and make our Seeker a 4/4 so it doesn't die. But at the same time, stoke does give us more value in terms of hitting his life total. Especially so I want to stoke Crusader who makes more tokens, or Frenzied Goblin who is harder to block. Alright, let's get rid of the Crusader here. Also, I'm going to probably die to the clock if I'm not careful. There we go. Alright. We're going to hit him. We're going to spray this goblin out of the way because now we have the extra stoke. F6. Yep. This guy's tendency. Alright. It's his turn. Right, he can't kill us from here, so we're going to stoke him to death. Cool, that should be it. Strike Seeker, yep. And that should be it. Sweet. So let's stoke our opponent's face. And that's all she wrote. Sweet. Alright guys, thanks for joining me there. I guess I'll see you guys in round 3 and the finals.